Hey, if you don't, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Hello, Gay 10. Okay. How are you? Let's see who else is here. Gay 10 does not play.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Gay 10, you are not playing. Okay. Kudos to you. Rebecca Bosra is in the craft room today. Look at all of the beauty.
Riggin Zick.
Look at all the beautiful
Sarah
stuff.
Johnson. Enthusiast.
Sarah. Look at all of the beauty, the beautiful stuff. And Guziak. How are you?
Thunderville.
Y'all, I done discovered some new features in the...
Donna Satterley.
I done discovered some stuff, y'all. This paper. Ooh, y'all. Y'all, the yellows are out. With a tinge of blue and a tinge of pink. But the yellows are out. Like y'all asked, I'm working through, y'all. I didn't get the blues out yet, but I'm working through it. Second time is a charm. Yes, Sarah Schlegel. Second time is a charm. Okay, so here's the thing, y'all. It's actually the end of the month. And like I was saying before, we have run so far behind. I mean, y'all probably like, I keep apologizing because we've just run behind. And so with everything that's been happening, Bill and I decided to pause the Stamp of the Month Club. So your accounts are unpaused. So they'll stay paused until we can catch up. We got to catch up, y'all. And I can't see myself going through another month, like hitting y'all accounts at another month. It's just not right. So we decided that we would pause so that we can kind of breathe and catch up, you know. Unfortunately, yesterday we got some bad news, like 12 midnight, but I don't want to go into any details, but we got some more bad news for our family. So it's just a whole nother thing, y'all. It's just hit like one after the other, you know, just
Turn to the right. Turn to the left. Turn around.
Yeah, it's just been one, you know, one thing after another. When someone calls you like late at night or comes by late at night, you know that there's something wrong. So that was us up late last night at 12 midnight. So y'all just keep us in your prayers.
On a more positive note, Sarah Johnson says she's waiting for Instacart to deliver to make some meatloaf for the dinner tonight.
Look at you. Look at you. Why does bad news always happen? Look, and I don't like, I just happened to look over at my phone and saw my sister calling to tell me that they were pulling up, her and my brother-in-law. So I was like, oh my goodness. When I saw her on the phone at like 12 midnight, I was like, uh-oh. Like, you know, she was calling me. So yeah. So it's not a loss. Eileen, it's not a loss, but it's something that's really bad. So yeah. Yeah, Sarah, you hate those late night calls. Yep. Heart always skips a beat. Yeah, and if my sister, you know, like me and my sister are close, so it's like, whew. Gotta take a little deep breath, you know? No, my mother's okay. Yeah, I don't even want to go into details, but she's okay. My mother has no idea what's going on because I don't want to stress her out right now, like at all. I really don't want to stress her out. So, but I'm going to need to call her just to
at some point.
Yeah, at some point I'm going to need to call her, but whew.
Diana
Yeah, so
Christine.
I'm going to Kim Worthman. You know, she's getting the ingredients for some chicken pot pie. I'm going over to Kim's house.
You like Kim?
Look, Kim, come on. I need some comfort food. I need some comfort food. That's what I need. Ah. So with that said, with that said, so got all accounts paused for the whoever's in the Stamp of the Month Club. Everyone's account is paused, so you will not have a debit from your account. Yes. Sarah, you said, yeah, let all in due time, Tracy. Let your heart process before you call mom. Yes. Yep. Because it involves one of our siblings. You know, it's one of my siblings. So it's like, oh boy. Yeah. What is your snack you love most? Oh, that's what you're asking, Gaytan? I could do with a Mr. Good Bar and a Pepsi right now, to tell you the truth. I'm just being real. I could do with a Mr. Good Bar and a Pepsi. Yep.
Hey, speaking of Pepsis and stuff like that, I got my latest A1C rating, guys.
Yep, Bill got his reading, y'all. Can you hear the smiling in his face?
It's actually a 6.2. I'm almost practically pre-diabetic with the reading, it is. But now I got to get into the 5s. I was quite excited.
He's getting there.
Amy K. Diana Christine said, I watched all your lives, even during my work shift.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Jill Pounds are having big quesadillas.
Ooh, that sounds good
Steak
too.
fajita quesadillas.
Oh man, you just miss upscale, huh?
But Jill!
Everybody saying congratulations. So with that said, the weather was really nice yesterday. And so the pets were out in the back. No, actually Strawberry and Gooby were out in the backyard. Who else was? Oh, the cat, however, the cat would not go out in the backyard, y'all. The cat was not playing, okay? The cat was like, y'all go ahead out.
And that's saying something.
I'm not going out.
Because the cat does everything in his power to run outside.
I am not going out, okay? The cat was like, I'm not. The cat has been kind of strange these last, because our cat is like an outdoor cat, indoor cat. But she's been kind of acting strange, like not wanting to go outside. Right? So I went to put something in the trash can yesterday. And everything happens when Bill is not here, okay? Bill was out going to get groceries for my mother. So me, Ariel, and the 2 dogs were out in the backyard. Mingy, I left the back door open because I figured maybe she'll want to go out. Y'all, I went through the front door to go around the other side where our garbage can is. Y'all, I saw something. Y'all, I saw something.
That sounds kind of scary when you say that. And all of those, whatever the something is she saw when I came home.
Look, Sonia Creel, don't say it. Don't say it, baby. Bill trying to get. It wasn't a snake. It wasn't a possum. Nope, it was not a possum. This thing was big. Okay.
She came outside.
This thing was. Bill, can you not say it yet?
Okay.
I can't even classify on what animal it was. Okay. I thought maybe a coyote. But it was, the thing was big. And when it saw me, it ran, okay?
Or bounded.
It wasn't a raccoon. This thing is big. This thing is actually bigger than Strawberry. And strawberry. John Pounds. Look what John Pounds said.
John, I thought the same thing.
Look what John Pounds said. Oh my goodness. It was sleek. It was black. It had a long tail. And it was very hoppy-like. But it was larger than strawberry, which kind of threw me off.
I think said maybe it was a baby
It
bear.
threw me off. No, it wasn't a bear. This thing, it was hairless.
What color?
Huh? It was black. It was a black hairless thing. Jill, look, when Bill came home, guess what? That little bag of trash was right outside in the front yard, okay? Ooh, Connie, I thought panther and I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say
doing in Georgia?
But it's Georgia though.
Oh, let me look that up. I'm gonna look
the
up.
cat has not been anteater. Kelly,
not hopping the way Tracey described it.
I was like, is that a what was I calling it? A coyote kangaroo. It reminded me somewhat of a kangaroo, y'all.
Tracey was calling it
Kim Worthman said kangaroo. Kim, it reminded me of a kangaroo, but it also reminded me of a goodness. It was pretty big. Look, John Pound said panther. John, and it moved so swiftly when it saw me. It moved with a speed of light, and it was quiet. I had to call the Quilt Marine because I was like, what on earth is this? We don't have a zoo near us.
Hold on.
But we do have a lot of coyote sightings.
Listen to this, Tracy. It says wild panther confirmed in Georgia. With the genetic confirmation that the animal is a Florida panther, it is possible that this animal traveled from South Florida to Georgia.
But not Austell, Georgia. Lordy, y'all. Look, I saw that thing and it had been like, this is all yesterday. The weather was so nice, but it didn't. What happened was it was like peering through our fence. Our backyard is fenced in. So it was peering through the fence at Gooby and Strawberry, who kept Strawberry was going by the fence. She's pretty zoned in when she's playing ball, but for some reason, she kept going by the fence. Almost, and then when I came around, it was like the thing ran off swiftly because it was looking through the notches in the fence at our animals. So I'm thinking it must be hungry. And Mingy probably has been hunted by that thing. So she has not been outside since. Look, Eileen said, there's a kangaroo missing in South Carolina. Well, guess what?
Maybe that's it.
Oh, my goodness. Y'all.
Hold up. Tracey came to the door with my father-in-law who passed.
His wooden cane.
He gave me all his canes. She had this one.
Look, I wasn't playing.
It looked like it was something to behold.
I'm not trying to fight nothing off for my animals, but I will. You ain't gonna be out there trying to get my goobs.
Stanley Brown said, the cat said, I'm not going out. Maybe y'all should stay with me.
Look, the cat was like, I'm good. The cat stood inside the house. We had the door open.
A wallaby. Let me look that up. A wallaby. Let me look that up. Let me see what that looked like.
That's exactly why the cat's been hanging out in the craft room. It's almost like,
is this it?
Before we went live, the cat was in my chair. It was black, babe. Look, Bill looking up stuff. Wallaby, Bill, that's what she said. It moved so swift though. I was like, do you have a stick? I had to look. I've got a I got a what's that thing that I have? I have an axe that Mark. It's a huge axe that Mark, the Quilt Marine, actually sharpened up this axe for me, and I was like, I don't need no axe. Guess what? You'd better get a machete. That's what Kim said. Kim Worthman said. Ooh.
Look at this. Is it?
You know what? The tail was pretty long. Why would something like that be around here, though? Mm. Bill looking up stuff get me scared.
You gonna both be being Miggy and everybody else be trapped right up in
Now
the
they
house.
have. I've been looking on the neighborhood watch thing, and they've been saying a lot of people have been saying that
They
a
saw
lot of
something.
coyote sightings, in the area. So, but that thing was bald.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I could already see y'all. But that's my story time for today. I'm exhausted. A Black Panther has long tail. Would it run away from me though? The Black Panther?
Oh, is this it?
What's that?
This is a black bald coyote.
Oh my goodness, that might be it. Bill, this might be it. But it says Michigan, right? Is that what it said?
Good, I put
A
Georgia.
hairless. He's looking up a hairless coyote, y'all. It could have mange. You know what? When I asked Mark, who to me is the Quilt Marine is like a walking encyclopedia, he said it could have had
Look
mange.
at this right here, Trace. Look.
Connie said, "Get myself a
Look at this.
BB gun." Oh, that looks scary. Bill, don't show me no more. But that looks like it in black. Oh, it would run.
Look
Okay.
at this. Look at this.
Hey, Cindy Piper. You know what? That might be it. It just didn't look as wrinkled. This one was sleek and strong, like. And can they jump
How about
over?
this?
Can they jump over the fence? That looks more like it. What's that?
That's it. A coyote.
That sure looks like it.
It's a black hairless
Man,
coyote.
That actually looks like it. You might have to take a little screenshot of that. A black hairless coyote. That's what it looked like. The picture that Bill is showing me. If y'all Google it, you'll see. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is too much.
Like this. Look. Look at this, right?
Yep. Because I was like, that's not a dog. I said, because I could tell it wasn't a dog. And then Ariel was like, Mom, how big was it? I said it was bigger than Strawberry. But it was black. It looked like that other one that you showed. Here, let me show them. Because the tail is long too. This is what it looked like, y'all. But it was black, like sleek and strong. But that's actually how it looked. That's exactly how it looked,
like
babe.
this? Look at that.
Yep, and it ran quick. I was like, it's bald though.
Look, this one got hair. It says a rare black coyote in Georgia. Look at this.
Okay, babe, I'm done looking at pictures. He keeps telling me, look at this, look at this. I think I'm good now. Rebecca Basra, I was looking at your comment. Read Rebecca's comment.
If I saw that, I would run. Oh, I just got the call. I'm going to be scheduled for me to get a shunt in my brain. Oh my, talk about scared. I would be scared too.
Oh.
Prayers.
We're gonna pray for you. Yeah.
Yes.
Praying for you. Someone said if I saw that, I would run. Look, you ain't have to tell me nothing, okay?
Jennifer said maybe it's a hyena.
Really? You know what the thing is? It was like 1:00 in the day. And it was peeking through the fence. And when I came around, that's when it saw me and it ran off because it was looking through our fence.
Did it run fast?
It ran so swift, Bill. Story time, y'all. Story time. I had to.
But there's no catching it if you try to run after it.
I'm not trying
First
to
of all,
run
you're not
after
trying to
it.
run
You're
after
talking
it.
about if you try to run after it. Who's gonna be
You
running
get
after
ready,
something like
you run the
that?
other way.
Hey, pup. Want something to eat?
Hey!
The good thing about Strawberry is that she watches Gooby when he goes out. She has to go out there. She has to go out with him.
Me thumbs up myself.
So y'all,
Joel Gilbertson says all she sees is deer.
well, I'd be happy to just see deer, okay?
Reagan Zick says she saw one before, a black one.
Really?
In Florida,
Sounds like
in the Florida
I was trying to
Panhandle.
think what it was because I was like, it doesn't have any hair. You know, it's like all of these things that was going through my mind. Like I couldn't classify it in what animal category it was in.
Jill Brown says she had to read "Where's My Sneaker" 3 times to James yesterday.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so y'all, the yellow sunshine digital paper, y'all. And I did add elements of like the aqua blue color, and a little bit of pinks in with that. But these, some of them I actually, you could cut this.
Thank you, Donna.
And actually make a card out of it. So I resized it, I printed out 2 on the one. Remember we were talking about on Tuesday? How you can just take the 2 and print it out on one full sheet. Look, even Mingy, look at Mingy over there, babe. She looks startled right now. She don't know what to do with herself.
She's like, all I know is I'm not going outside.
These are, I wanted to see what 16 of these. I told the printer to print 16 on one sheet. And so this is what it looks like. And that creates a beautiful pattern. Look how pretty that is. I'm going to cut that one down. And these are 14 in this collection also. I had to print out 2 of these. And you could ask it to print 2 different ways. So you see how this is? You could have it print like this or like this. There you go. Oh, thank you, Cecilia. Treated myself to all of them today. Oh, thank you, Cecilia.
Oh.
So that one is the sunshine, yellow sunshine.
I'm going to pin Donna Sandler heads, and I'm going to pin this to the top.
Look at this right here. Look at this. I figured I'd do something that was more like a patchwork quilt. What paper is this? It's beautiful. This is the yellow sunshine paper. So I'm going through all of the colors, but this has more yellows than anything, and that's why I call it yellow sunshine. So I did mix a couple of other colors in these too. And then here's the other one here. Look at that. Look at this right here. Look at the pattern. Just got a little bit of polka dots. Y'all know how I love polka dots. Look at that, y'all. Isn't that pretty? And here's one of the other ones. So this one has 14. There's 14 in this collection, and I couldn't help but do the lavender, more of the lavender again. So this one is the lavender vintage paper. Look at this one. So I wanted y'all to see what it looks like when I print 6 on one page. 6 on one page. Okay. And then I wanted to do, let me show you. And then we made all of those cards. Remember, y'all, I started experimenting after we went off the live. Look what I did. I said, I want to see what this looks like with, what if I took one of the stamp sets and I just stamped out on it. So you could either cut these out or you can make a card base out of it. But I wanted to see what it would look like. And then for those of you that didn't see, the blooming pink paper. The blooming pink was this one right here, where we made the cards out of these and the flowers.
Donna's putting the
cute?
links up.
Thank you, Donna.
I pinned the yellow sunshine at the top. She just put the lavender vintage.
All
She'll probably do
digitals.
the blooming pink.
And then I took the butterfly. If you didn't watch, you should go back and watch Tuesday's live because we did some. This was fun to do these.
And she just put the blooming pink. Thanks, Donna.
You can make your own stationery or note cards.
Cecilia says, I'm planning a craft along with 3 crafty friends, and these papers will work out great.
This would work out really fun.
For the decor piece that they're going to make.
Oh. And then here is, this is part of that lavender vintage paper. Here it is. Look how pretty. You don't have to do a whole lot. If you want to add something to it, you can, but you really don't have to do a whole lot with these. But I wanted something that looked really fun and bright.
And Ryan says the paper does the work.
The paper does the work, yep. And it's artsy. It's got all the things, okay? So imagine having doing like a box of these and boxing them up and giving them as a gift to someone that needs to send note cards, or you need to make a quick thank you card. The paper does the work, y'all, or just something to brighten someone's day. And I'm thinking of you card. Look how pretty. You could put these together and stay. Ooh, this would be good for like a craft fair, wouldn't it? Right? If you have something at your craft table, put a nice little ribbon around it. Ooh.
Sonny Chris says, I'm missing Jessica.
Jessica.
Yes, Mackenzie.
Mackenzie. Jessica, yes. I miss her too. I wonder, does anyone know how she's doing? We hadn't seen Jessica in a minute. So don't be afraid to stamp out on some of these, y'all. You can stamp them out and cut them out, or you can stamp them out and make little note cards. Like this one right here. I wonder what happened if I would stamp that out. Hold on 1 minute. Something just popped up in my mind.
All right, Joanne. Joanne's off to get a haircut.
All right, Joanne. Go get your hair cut. Do that self-care, y'all.
It's your thing. Do what you want to do. Cut your hair, girl.
Going to get her stuff done. Okay, so what if I wanted to take this and I asked the printer. I commanded the printer to print 6 of these out because I wanted to see what it would look like. And that's what it looks like. So if I was to get like a colored ink, let's see.
Cindy Piper says, I love to do the stack cut shuffle with papers. I usually use 3 at a time and make 3 cards. They always turn out so cool.
Oh, that's a good idea. Stack, cut, and shuffle. Okay, let me get one of these like distress inks. And just see what this looks like if I was to use this and not print it out in black, but print it out in like a red so it'll still kind of stand out a little bit. This is actually the an oxide. This is Festive Berries. So it might be a little bit lighter on here if I want to put a bottle in here somewhere. And so that's what it looks like. I don't even have to tap it. That, to me, that looks a little bit too vibrant, but it'll still make a great card. Right here. Just lightly on that one. And I also have a blue.
Sonny Creel says that Festive Berry stamping is going to come out nice.
And then the blue. Let me see what happens when I do the blue.
Norma says, Tracy, gorgeous papers.
Thank you, Norma. You know what? I have so many on my computer right now that I'm working with, and I'm hoping to get those out just because they're so pretty, and they're so pretty.
And the girl says, Trace, that's a good idea.
If I could find my blue. Oh, just a little bit. I want to do the other one now.
Sonia Creel says, are those 6 papers business card size? I guess you could make them.
You said business card? What, like these?
You could reduce them.
No, these are
Those aren't, but you could.
You could actually make them even smaller. You can make, I think the 9 would be business card like maybe. Let me see. But you can make them. You could have your printer print even smaller. Those might be somewhat business card like. Yeah, these are even smaller. This is actually 16. This is 16. See that? Look at that.
Those are almost business card.
That's
almost
tiny.
But you could get them even smaller.
That's really tiny. These right here, let's get the exact measurements of these. We're looking at 3 3¾ about that. 3¾ by 4. 4¼ Okay, so I want to test out this other one right here.
Eileen Moore says 2½ by 3½.
Oh, for the business card.
Jennifer Real says those smaller ones would look cute in a pocket letter.
Oh, that sure would. Look how the blue looks on there, y'all. Look at the blue. That's that broken china. I love that color. I can go off to the side here. Look at that.
Oh, yes. Gaytan says she may not be here on the live because her birthday is Tuesday.
Ah!
Well, happy birthday.
Birthday's coming up. It's our birthdays. Okay. About there. I think this is so cool that we could just cut these down now. And then you could make something from each of these.
So, Gaytan, how old will you be? Or how young will you be? Or can I ask that question?
Putting this woman on the spot, okay?
One thing I've noticed is that when women are very young, they love to tell you their age. They'll be like, I'll be 21, 23. But then it reaches a point where...
Who are you speaking for?
They just won't tell anymore.
You're speaking for women?
Yes.
No,
This is what I've noticed.
I tell people my age.
Then I've noticed once I reach a certain age, they can't. Like, guess how old I am? And you better not say nothing that sounds older.
I don't even do that. I don't know who he's speaking for, y'all.
Your mother can't wait to tell people.
Oh yeah, my mother. She don't.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking from personal experience.
Yeah, that's my mother though. She's a whole different.
Gay Ted will be 64.
Go ahead, Gay.
Vegas X, I turned 50 on January 30th, and I don't mind telling.
Exactly.
Wanda Rose says, I love those digitals. Got them yesterday and printed them last
You printed
night.
them? Yes. Aren't they gorgeous? The color is just. What pound paper did you use? So these are going to be this is going to be 4 1/4 that I'm cutting these. So this is card size. So if you do 4 on this, right? If you do 4, all I have to do is this. Right? All I have to do is this, and now I have a card. And if you want to put some kind of inside in there, you can. But look how quickly that comes together.
Linda Bill and Ed Ryan says, Gay 10, girl, you young. Okay.
Look, I'm about to be 62.
Reagan Zix says, I feel like I'm in my 30s.
Good for you. Exactly. Well, last couple of weeks I wasn't feeling like that with my back. My back getting all messed up, okay?
Linda Huffman says, I never feel shy about telling my age.
Exactly.
Cecilia
See that?
Says, I turned 56 today.
Go ahead,
8th.
Cecilia. We happy that we live in to tell it, right?
And Ryan says, is that 80-pound paper?
This is 80 pound. Yep. Look at that. Now you got cards, okay? Now that the whole thing is to decide what background to put on these.
And the bill says, young folks.
Linda. Linda, like, look at y'all. Y'all let me know when y'all
you know what I'm saying?
Y'all let me know, okay? So I'm gonna try this first for y'all, okay? Let me try this.
Wanda Rose, you can download LibreOffice on the Windows machine. Just go to the LibreOffice site, and when you go to the download page, it will ask you what operating system. Sarah Johnson says, I'll be 62 in May, and guess what? I applied for my Social Security, okay?
Look at you.
I'm not waiting around for these people, okay?
Sarah went and applied for her stuff,
with my Social Security. Give me me right now. Give me me. That's what I said, Sarah. I said, they acting all crazy up in these houses and stuff. Let me get mine now. That's what I said. I said that years ago. I'm like 65. I'm 65 like that.
I'll be 62 next month. Next month, I'm 62.
I was like, give me me. What?
Wait a minute, Deborah
No.
Couture.
LibreOffice, hold up, Rebecca. LibreOffice is an open source software. It may say, if you'd like to contribute, then do so, but they're not going to require any money.
Is it one of those that now they're going to require money? Or did they change it, Sometimes they be switching up a little bit.
Well, hold on, let me put this on the right quick. Let's be quick. When you even come to it, you notice right here.
Watch my screen now.
Okay, what does it say right here?
Free and private office suite.
Right. So
Libre.
when you go to download, you just go right here. It'll ask you what's your software. Now, usually what it does, it analyzes your system. We're Mac, and it automatically picks what it is, and you just hit download. Yep. So
Yep.
that's how it works. Yeah, you can donate if you like. But the bottom line is it is free.
Yep, I'm a 1963 baby. 1963.
You know what I'm saying, Rebecca? You know what I'm saying? Linda Bill said, wait a minute, Sarah Johnson, you already look like a teenager.
You know, her
Social
and Matthew.
Security is not going to believe you.
Look.
That's what I said.
But guess what? Her and Matthew.
They look like children.
When they tell us how long they've been married, I'm like,
y'all got married at like 8.
I'm like, what on earth?
There's no way y'all been married as long as y'all say.
So what happens, y'all, if I take this right
Linda
here?
Bill said, Tracey, while you playing around, you look pretty young too, okay?
Hey, wasn't feeling too young. These last couple of weeks, you know, back spasming and whatnot. I was just...
That's because the mammogram person tried to squeeze you to death.
No, it's not that. She was really good. I don't want to, you know, make it seem like she did anything.
Look,
it just, you know,
she squalls you.
Just comes with age.
She squalls you.
Squalls. This is so pretty, y'all. Imagine a little journal cover up with this. Look how pretty. Look at pretty. Look how pretty. Look how pretty that is.
Okay.
So what happens if I take this now, right? Taking this oxide ink and I take, okay, so for those of you Stamp of the Month clubbers, take this and you just put it in a distress ink, something different. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens on this one. And I just, oh, wait a minute. I need to get some other paper here. I need a piece of scrap. I don't mind because I could always use this as another scrap.
There's the link to LibreOffice right there. In case you went to some bootleg site that's trying to
like that.
Trying to act stupid. Click on that and go right to the download.
I did a little bit over here too. Just a little bit, you know? And then I just do that.
35th says the day of my birth. My day of birth is 6/22/67.
Look at y'all. We're the generation of running through the water sprinklers. Do you remember that, y'all?
Hold up.
And summers, we're the generation of when summers felt long. I mean, like really long as a kid. The summer felt so long, Bill.
Or when the city would actually come and open up the water hydrant for you. To let you
that part. So you can do whatever you want to your paper. Now you have a different feel to it.
Hold up. Kind of see this is where the downloads I just got in my Android phone. You do those downloads on your computer or your
oh, mud pies.
What's it called, Tracy? I can't think of the name of it.
On the what?
Oh, your iPad. Yeah, you know, your laptop, iPad, that sort of thing like that. But as far as downloading on the phone, I don't know.
Has anyone done that? Because I'm thinking somewhere someone has possibly done that. We do it on our computers.
Exact, Sarah Johnson says, and knowing to come home before the streetlights came on.
Come on before the streetlights
exactly,
came on.
From that age. Norma Gwen, so you've used your Android phone to download this before?
Who, Norma did that?
I'm asking.
Oh.
She says, I use my Android phone to download everything.
Oh.
I didn't know you could do that.
I felt like someone has said that before, where they use their Android.
Well, I'll be. You learn something new every day. The Cecilia says, I've downloaded on my phone. Well,
what? Y'all, I'm thinking the phones are like
Oh my
right now.
goodness.
Phones are so advanced. I'm sure we can
I'm
do it on our
behind.
phone. We never did it on our phone.
I never have. Connie Tina says I'm on my phone. I just printed 2 sheets.
What? Y'all need to show.
And I want to print again and don't see them.
Oh. Do you have to save it somewhere on your phone? Cecilia has an iPhone. Look how gorgeous that came out, y'all. Look at that. So you don't have to have, the paper is definitely doing the work, but if you want to still add something else to it, you can.
Cindy Piper prints from her phone. So I guess you downloaded the file, then you go to where file is and go to that file and pick whichever sheet and download like that. Is that what you're saying, Connie Teeter and Cindy Piper?
Go to your downloads in your phone, basically. Now y'all gonna make me have to try another form of technology.
I don't know what y'all did. Jatan said she downloaded LibreOffice and it changed all her genealogy book that I'm making. I don't understand because all LibreOffice is doing is just I don't understand.
So do you use something else then to download? Because I have to pull up my pages. Like I could have LibreOffice on my computer, but I have to pull up pages. Do you use what on yours?
I use LibreOffice.
Right, but it doesn't change anything else.
No,
I just pull up Pages, which is like Word for Mac, for MacBook.
Right, when it comes up, the LibreOffice comes up.
And it doesn't interfere with any of my other, and I have a lot of documents and stuff. It doesn't interfere with any of my other stuff.
It looks just like almost like Word, kind of.
Ooh, look at this, babe. Look at that, y'all. Bill, read my comment. Norma Gwen Watson.
Hold up, I'm doing something.
Oh, no problem. I'm just reading the comments.
Hold up. I will. Hold up.
Let's see. These 3 here. Let's see what this looks like. Do something with these. Oh, a little blue around the edges.
Tracey doesn't really use it on hers.
What?
LibreOffice.
Oh no, I don't.
Yeah. I don't even see it.
So you have it on yours, but don't. Oh, yeah. I don't use that on mine. There's no reason for me to have it.
Right.
Because I like, I like what I have on there.
Right. And I definitely use it on mine. There's no
question. I could have told you that. Don't be messing, go finagling with none of the stuff on my computer, okay? Oh, Linda, you love it?
Okay.
Zal Storm said changed her default to open her files to LibreOffice. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
A butterfly would look great on that purple card. Oh, Sarah, it sure would.
Norma Gwen. Let me see what she's there. That's probably okay. Zal Storm says when she downloaded the LibreOffice, it probably changed her default to open.
Right, you got to have the right default.
Okay.
I remember I was having that problem when Adobe was, my stuff was opening in Adobe to print, and it would change stuff around.
Okay, so Gaetan, who is it that changed? That said something changed? Was it Gaetan?
Norma Watson.
Oh, okay, it was Gaetan. Okay, so Gaetan. Go to what? Right. So what you do is you go to one of the files from your genealogy book. When you right click on it, it's
select what you want. Right.
Hold up. Let me go to something.
Select what you want it to open in.
Right. So let's see. Hold up. me see something.
Y'all know I'm gonna have to use my which one is it? I have the ink stained one. Let's see. Let me get one of these other ones out here because I'm playing with inks today, y'all. I want to see what can. I'm gonna have to use this one. I got to see what this would look like with this. I think that would look cute.
Okay, let me show them something real quick. Can I show them this? This will be quick. Okay, look at this right here.
Oh. Close up my inks, okay?
Okay, say I'm in this right here. Now, this say you go to whatever your genealogy thing is. When I double click on this, when I go to get info over here, it's gonna say open with, and this is the default. Now, if I actually just go and I can
don't change.
Right, I can pick out which one I wanted. I can go to other. Tracey doesn't want me to change, right? But if I go to other, I'm not gonna change nothing. I can pick whatever I wanted to do. I'm not gonna mess with her though.
Right, you pick which one you wanted to open in.
Right, and you just pick which one you wanted to open with.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna mess with it because right now she has hers picked.
Right, you can change your default. That's basically what you need to do.
Right. That's what it comes down to. Right.
Okay, where was I? Okay, so just gonna go and do edges of these. I could also do it in that oxide, that festive berries. I could do it like that too.
Right. There's also selling they can. There's also a way to change the default back to wherever you want it to. And that's how I would do it, just like what I just showed you. But if in doubt, Gaten, go to YouTube and ask how to change my default back to what I had it before when I opened up a page or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And believe me, you're going to see a zillion videos come up. And just pick the one that you understand. Because some people, you can't understand them. They're either too technical or not technical enough or something. But there's somebody that's going to break that thing down for you.
I think what you just said, though, is really good.
Yeah. Hopefully that helped.
So you see how you can have a bunch of these card bases. You can just stamp on them. You can stamp on all of these. Right? Whatever sentiment you want.
That really looks good, what you just did. Outlining like that.
Oh, I forgot. I want to stamp something else on this, though. I'm not finished. I'm not done yet.
You're welcome, Gaten.
Look at all of our helpful, crafty family. That's the sleep deprivation is doing that to me, y'all.
Understand that whatever problem you've going through, somebody done been through it.
Someone done solved it.
A bunch of somebodies, and they're telling their story. All you have to do is type it in exactly the way you're experiencing it, and someone's gonna believe me. Someone's putting up a video about it.
Yep. That's the beauty, actually, of YouTube is that you will not be the first. Okay. Look at that.
I'm like you, Zell.
Adds another little something to these, huh?
Zell Storm says, basically, once you see how to do it, it isn't hard. I just can't. She says, I can't remember what I did right now, other than knowing I Googled what to do.
Right.
Sonia Creel says, I like how you use the blue oxide to distress those yellow pages. That's what I like too.
That blue really does something. I just want to show y'all what's possible with these papers.
You're welcome, Rebecca. And Rebecca, you know what? I'm gonna put this video on how to use that, because I'm telling you something. LibreOffice is incredible. It's amazing that it's free.
Yeah, don't say it too loud.
It's because you know when you compare it
what they give you
to like Microsoft Word. The Microsoft Word is incredible. Don't get me wrong now, But this free version, what LibreOffice is doing is quite phenomenal. I'm sorry, okay? So let me go and get this thing I want for you. Playlist. Where's playlist? Oh, here it is.
Look at that, y'all.
Oh, here it is. Okay.
Look at that. Look how pretty that looks. Look how gorgeous that looks. Hey, Natty. We picked up, Jill said, we picked up some Distress Oxide ink at Joann's the other night to use the rest of my gift, to use the rest of your gift card. I know, they said all 800 stores, all 800 Joann stores are going out of business, right, Jill? Tracy, on Tuesday, you put one image on a page and clicked 9 per page. How did you do that? I can't reproduce in Word. It's not in Word, it's actually in the print format. The printer, when I go to print, I tell it how to print. So I tell it, there's another selection that, you know how we print stuff out and it doesn't tell us, like, there's all these other like commands that we don't use, right? There's other commands that we never use. So let me show them real quick. Let me just show you. Let's see if I can pull up that page because I was printing out some stuff this morning. I had to stop myself, y'all. I had to stop myself because I was about to just go crazy printing stuff out.
While she's finding that, I just put a link to how to use OpenOffice or LibreOffice. So it's a video for that.
What you're probably doing is you're probably pulling the document over into, right, from the file. You're pulling it from the file itself and dragging it over to Word. What I do is I drag it. I don't drag it. I open it up in its folder already. So you know how you have your folder open, right? So you have your you got your folder open like this. And so if you were to click, let me click one that I like. Ooh. See this one right here, this little soft pink. So you see that? I'm pulling it right open. Okay? So if you were to look over here where you get ready to print, I didn't drag it. I just opened it where it was, and this is the page that pops up. Now I go to File.
So the default is Preview.
I go to File, and then I print, right? Because I'm looking in the preview right now. I go to Print, and in Print Settings, there's all these things. So this is what it would look like if I wanted to print, right, in the preview. But I don't want the white borders. So I want to tell it to, I want to go to US letter, and I want to tell it, I want it borderless, right? Okay, so I'm still doing that. It's still got the white on the side, but I want to go here. You see down here? We always look over here and say, oh, okay, I'm gonna just go print. Look over here, fill entire paper. Look at that. Did you see that? It was like this, fill entire paper is that. Now it filled up everything. I want to utilize all the paper, right? And then here you got scale to fit, right? Now over here, this right here, copies per page, So for this one page, how many copies do you want on this one page? I want 2. So watch this. You see, now it changed it to 2. I want 4 on one page. Look at that. Now it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Now I want 6. It's fun to play with this, you know? So now I got 6 on one page. But what if I want 9? Which is what you were asking me about. Here's the 9 on one page. All on one sheet. All on one sheet, right?
Zell says the first time we mentioned printing borderless several months ago, she was so excited.
I know.
I didn't realize borderless was even an option.
Because we never go into these options. We just go like, okay, print now. So if you're going to drag it into, like most of the time we take the image and we drag it into Word or we drag it into Pages, which is what is on my Mac. But we don't have to do that, right? You can just open it up where it is and then just get ready to go print and look at the print preview to see what it looks like.
And open it with, or if you don't have it says default, open with preview.
Right. So now, like if I click here, it says 16. And now there's 16 of those little ones. And that's what you get. Let me show you. This is what I got here. Right? All 16 on here. Look how beautiful that looks.
And it's borderless.
So in print, use your printer settings. My EcoTank 2083 only prints borderless at 4x6 size paper. Next one I get will, the next one you'll get, we have the 20, what do we have? What is our printer is what? Third? We can't even, we don't even remember what our printer is. So once I get it to what I want, I'm going to look at it right. Oh, it's a 3760, right? Look, I'm not reading. The librarian that didn't read. 3760. Right. So if you go into those, when you don't be so quick to print, just hit print real quick. Just take a deep breath and go and look. Play with some of the stuff in the preview before you print out. So you don't always have to drag and drop and then print. You can always just click it, let it open up, and then go to the print settings and change everything. Ooh, look at John. Ooh, the light switch, John. The light switch.
Well, here's the thing, y'all. When you say is the printer printing borderless, let me show y'all something real quick. Hold up.
It might print borderless.
Okay, let me show you something. Okay. I'm coming back. Okay.
Wait, what?
Okay. When she's going here, you go pick out one of those.
Okay. Let's do this one. Hold on, babe.
2 fingers on it.
Hold on one moment. Okay. I just want to see which one I want to do.
Okay, 2, and once you get it, 2 fingers.
Okay.
Now, if you look, open with preview. See, it's automatic open anyway, right. But preview.
I have it on preview mode. So
see, even though it's not so much the printer than it is what you're opening it with. I'm going to open it with preview, and then Mac, go ahead, click preview. Now when I go to file,
look how pretty that is.
Right now once I use preview, it allows me to do all the things she's talking about. So if I go to print, like Tracey's talking about,
right, I'm in preview mode, so it won't print.
Preview inside Mac does all of this.
Raylan said this all sounds like foreign language to you. No, it won't, because it was sounding like a foreign language to me too.
Now in Windows, I don't know, like in Windows, if you open with, does it have something else like preview is? This is the main thing that Mac likes to use to start printing, but you can use other things to print.
Do I have cardstock in the printer? I want this. Yes. I want this one right here.
Okay, go ahead.
I want this one right here, y'all.
Borderless and all that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put. Okay, scale to fit. I'm gonna scale to fit this, right? And then I'm gonna go here.
If you look at the sides,
I'm gonna fill the whole paper up. I don't want the white side, so make sure you're looking for that.
You want to use every drop of your paper.
Right, I'm using every drop.
Hold on, wait. Now you got to get this little border, see a little white ring around it.
Right, so I'm gonna go here to US borderless, and then I'm gonna print border. Now look at this though. You can go on portrait, so you know that's like landscape. You can do portrait size, and watch this. See, portrait size is right there, and landscape.
Right.
Don't be afraid to play with all these little settings on here, y'all. That's pretty right there.
You go print it, and I go get it?
Yeah, I'm gonna print it. I let me see if I want it. So then I start playing with all of these little things down here. I mean, I just really forgot about this like last week, you know? And said, okay, let me go and look at some of these things. Let's see what they really do. So I could get, look how nice that looks. I mean, you can get really, this will be a nice, this will be a beautiful sympathy card. Seriously, I hate to say that, but this would be a really pretty sympathy card if you need to have like a bunch of sympathy cards with the butterfly and the pretty flowers, just a soft. But I'm gonna just do the 4-on-1 and print it.
Sonny Creel, you really broke it down. In all honesty, it all comes down to just playing around.
Playing around. That's what happened to me. I was like, what is this?
Don't even try to stress yourself out with it. Just play around, click it. Just let the last thing be print and see what comes out.
You said I did have enough paper in there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You printed it?
Yeah.
I'll go get it. But so, Sonia really broke it.
It's all about just kind of playing, not being afraid, like as if you're going to break something. I was always afraid that I was going to break. Well, when I was in the library setting, because it was so high tech, I was around it all the time, but you get away from it a little bit, you know?
Cindy Piper says, the way I print everything full page color, it does go faster, but my goodness, so much better than those cartridges. I would print.
Oh my!
I wouldn't print much of anything with those. Exactly. Once you have the Eco Tank.
Oh, it's a whole level.
With cartridges, you may print in no time flat. Those cartridges is out of ink.
Yep. And not only that, so you might say to yourself, $300 for a printer. You know how much we were spending on ink? For each year we're spending thousands.
Right, in ink.
Thousands on those little ink cartridges, and they'd be out before we even
before you bat an eye.
Almost like in less than a month, they were gone.
3 weeks.
Now it's like, do y'all remember last year we did that spring kit? That spring kit, we were able to print out all those. I think y'all ordered a ton of them, and we were able to do all the prints for that spring kit. Because we had that Eco Tank.
Without replacing the ink.
We did it from our single Eco Tank. Yep.
Right. And finally, at some point, we reloaded the ink. But I only paid, like $20, $22 to actually get the ink to refill. Back in the day, to do all those, we would have paid. We might have paid $1,000 in ink. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a lot. We were like, there's got to be a better way. And that's when we found out about that Eco Tank. We were like, wait a minute now. And I would still be nervous to print out. And Bill was like, no, it's okay. I'm like, Bill, looks like we're going to be using a lot of ink.
Well, Yati J says, love your images. I bought your Valentine's prints and sublimated with the purple hearts and the pink flowers. And my family and friends love it.
Oh, my
I will post it so you can see.
Please post that. Who's that?
Royati.
Oh, I would love to see that. I would love to see that. But look how gorgeous. Look how, and this is just me playing around printing, like just playing around with different sizings. And
she says on tumblers. She does them on tumblers.
Oh,
but I'm moving that
my
downstairs.
Goodness. I bet you that's gorgeous. The possibilities are endless. Because I was kind of antsy about digital papers, and then when I found the possibilities, I was like, oh, this is just a different level. So let me see. Bill, you need paper, babe?
Oh, okay, we're down there.
Oh.
I've invested too much time in the walk.
You got to get a certain amount of steps in anyway.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let me see what this looks like in. This is the
Yeah, it's out.
this is the tea dye. I was trying to save you a walk, darling. Yeah, I'm still getting spasms in my back, y'all. Like when I have to take breaks. So I still get spasms in my back.
I'll get the paper.
Okay, babe.
By the time I get it there, you'll probably have it.
Well, he talking about 65. By the time he get up here. By the time you get up here, where you coming from? You just come from downstairs.
All right, well, I can still have part of my legs down the stairs without having to come all the way because I got to go back down. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
My thing is to just be different. You know, you don't have to be the same as everyone else. You can do your own thing. Who says you can't stamp certain things on certain? Just go do it. Do it. If you feel in your heart that's what you want to do and it feels right, go do it. That's where the fun begins, you know? You know what they say? Why be a copy when you can be an original?
Whoo!
That's what they say.
Somebody said, huh?
Tracey, you're stamping on the such and such, the pretty paper. Yup, I sure am.
I am heading down.
Bill had to announce it. Did you see John's comment about his car? No, I wasn't looking up. I wasn't looking up. Bill, did you see my card with love potion number 9 in it? Where is it, in the group? John, I think I saw that card. Was that a craft roulette card? Jill, that is hilarious. Jill, you said if Bill and Tracey keep putting out this beautiful paper, the ink is going to go faster. Jill, just don't print out everything. So Jill, y'all have had your Epson for a year and a half and have only used half the ink. He posted in the group. I think I saw your card, John. I think I saw it. I have to go look. Well, you know what? Blame it on Mary McKenzie, because Mary McKenzie said yellow and blue, like a powder blue like. So I'm about to do a powdery blue. Just giving you a heads up, John and Jill. John, your card making skills are like, you've definitely got an eye for card making. Y'all need to be staying away from Joann's, okay? I know everybody's going to be heading over there. Trying to think what the nearest Joann's to us is. I don't think we have one that's really close to us, which might be a good thing, right? But yeah, Joann's is going out of business. Oh, y'all, it's getting tougher. We just spent $47 at Joann's on Distress ink. Yeah, they're closing, all right. Royati, they're closed. I saw like 800 stores are closing. So that's all of them then. There won't be any Joann's left. Yeah, I need someone to confirm that. Are they closing every single store? Oh, Jennifer says hers is closed down already. I love buying my double-sided paper pads there. What's the other store that we used to talk about all the time? And me and Bill went to one. I can't even remember the name of it. That's a shame. Someone tell me what's the name of that other store. Maybe Bill will remember when he comes back up here. Me and Bill went there and we were laughing in the store. All I know is we were laughing really hard. Not Ollie's. Ollie's is still open, but they were talking about closing a couple of those stores. It's a craft store, not Tuesday morning. Yes, Jennifer Real. I have to go back and watch that video because that was hilarious. When me and Bill went to Tuesday morning and we went live, we went to this really large Tuesday morning in Georgia. And I know they were talking about closing some of those stores. I love Tuesday morning. I haven't been to those stores in a minute. It might be a good thing, huh? Look how pretty that is when you give it a little bit of ink around it. What year was that? Oh my goodness. I don't even remember, but me and Bill were cracking up. We were not very good in that store. What store was that, Bill?
That was Tuesday.
Tuesday morning, right?
That's where remember the lady, she was trying to save money by not having a basket.
Oh, she
had, her hands had so much stuff in it. I don't know how she could have put even a toothpick more in it.
And then we just started busting out laughing. And she was laughing with us, I believe.
She knew she was doing something crazy.
She was laughing because she was like, I'm just trying to not. Her arms were full of stuff. She couldn't carry anything else. And I don't know what made it so funny, but me and Bill could not stop laughing.
If you'd have put a toothpick in her arm, her stuff would have
just fell to the ground. Oh my goodness. It was so funny. That one is funny, and the one where we went to Ollie's with my mother and lost my mother in the store. And all you hear her saying, Tracey, Tracey. All you hear her calling me. I'm like, I done lost my mother blind in one eye, and I done lost her. Cindy Piper said, don't tell me. I might spend money, LOL. Cindy, I took care of that for you too, Cindy. The email that you sent, I responded to you, and I took care of that for you. Look how cute. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is so pretty.
Cecilia says,
y'all,
I got my EcoTank photo printer in May of 2024, and I love it.
Oh my goodness.
Very little ink has been used, and I made my wedding invites and decorations.
Oh my goodness.
Cecilia, isn't it amazing?
It's amazing.
Cecilia, think about it. Think about how much money you actually spent on ink cartridges. And when you saw the price of the EcoTank, part of that paralyzed you. You're like, man, but look at the price. Oh my God.
There's Mary McKenzie. Mary, you been on here?
But once you got it, please.
Oh my goodness, look how gorgeous this is. Look how pretty. Look at all the pretty stuff, y'all. Look at this. Look at all the pretties. And look at this, y'all. Just that little smidgen. This is how I look at stuff. You see just that little bit of color right there that looks like it's been distressed. That little bit of distressed pink in there on the yellow with the blue. Look how gorgeous that looks. Do y'all not see that? Look at all of you could have your own little stationery. You can stamp the back of it with something and put little notes on it. Look at that. And then you got these right here.
I was talking to someone. They were saying how they were saying a lot of stores are getting ready to close, and
yeah, I mean the
because
struggle
everything's
is real.
online.
The struggle is real. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to look at this. Okay, so right here.
Jill Pounces, I printed off the whole entire Lavender vintage.
No, you
kit
didn't.
I'm working on 40 cards for that ministry that she was
Oh my
about.
goodness, I love it. The paper definitely does the work. See, look at this. You can take this and you can just fold it, right? Fold it right there and you have a little mini card, right? Just another idea.
Tracey Cecilia says she was using her Hewlett Packard printer. The cartridges were $85 every 3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
And that's used, think about it, and that's when you were using it as sparingly as possible. Actually, not printing a whole heck of a lot of stuff. You just put it and said, no, I can't print this because I'm going to run out of ink and I'm going to have to buy some more. Now, if you even think about printing something, it's the only thing you have to worry about is paper.
Yep.
Zell Storm says you can print one page of anything and somehow a third of your ink is gone.
You're not, look, when Ariel was, I wish we had this when Ariel was in college.
Ariel would do one assignment
One
and
term
all
paper.
the paper was gone.
We had our old printer though. And the printer ink.
Like, my God.
She had to get it done though.
Wanda Rose says, I love the idea of folding in half. It saves time and paper.
Yes.
Mimi Sweet Tea says,
Hey.
I hope everyone is having a wonderful day so far.
We are.
Mimi.
Always something to smile about, right? Even when things don't look good sometimes, there's always a reason to smile.
Zell Storm says, I barely printed anything before I got this eco thing. Now I can print with reckless abandon if I want to. I know, that's how we feel.
That is just too funny. Okay. Look at this one, y'all. Look at this. Okay, so I'm just going to put this right in here. This is the Lavender vintage. I couldn't help but do another one. I had to do another one of the Lavender vintage. And so this right here, which would make, look at this, y'all. Would these not make cute note cards? Right? You can do a whole stationery, put some stationery together for someone and make it a whole thing. Would this not be cute?
John Pound says, I need a crafting pep talk. I sat at my crafting desk the other night and had no idea. John, when in doubt,
start cutting.
No, when in doubt, what do you call those things? Those boards? You know, the boards where you just kind of do anything.
Oh, the master boards.
Master boards. John, when in doubt, do a master board.
Look at that, y'all. Look at this. So now you're making your own stationery and you can give it as a gift to someone.
Okay, John says Jill has master boards. Yes, John, master boards will jumpstart you, boy. What you talking about? You get so excited. You're like, woo, look at this master board I just did.
So Mary Mackenzie, it's Mary Mackenzie's fault while we have the yellow.
Mary.
And I'm working on the blues. Working on the blues.
Mimi says that's a great idea.
Look at this, y'all. Look.
Cindy Piper said that's an awesome idea.
Look how pretty. Would someone, you know what? Because if you were to put these together and said, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to take, look. Ooh. And then guess what? Now you take this and you put a pen with it. Look, you put a real pretty decorative pen and make a whole little gift set. And then you have the larger paper.
Well, I got to read this. This is perfect timing.
Yeah.
After doing all that you just said, Rebecca Bowser says, I'm thinking of doing envelopes to match.
Yep.
That would just be the icing on the cake right there, Rebecca.
I'm working on greens. I got greens and I have blues. And someone said orange. I don't have orange yet. That would take me a little bit longer. But once I get on a roll, I can really, now that I'm starting to feel much better.
Look at Rabini Free.
I can actually do something like that. But look how, y'all, look at the ideas. Look at the amount of ideas.
Sonia Creel selling John Pounds. I'm amazed at your crafting table. Wow, John, just think about what's available and just begin.
So look at this, y'all. Gosh, I was gonna say something. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I had something.
That's at 60.
I had something. Coming. No, that's called my husband. My husband keeps saying stuff. Okay, that's what that's called.
That's called 62. You just get ready to say something. Woo! And that's it.
Right. So look, now you have like note cards, and then you take your ink, right? You say, I want to put a little gift. Mother's Day gifts would be nice, right? Somebody like in your church, like one of your church family members, you want to put something together, maybe something for a neighbor. So now we have
exactly. John
we're distressing the edges here.
John Pound says, I wish we would have spent the extra money for the eco tank that has the paper tray on the bottom. Ooh. And you know what? I'm telling y'all something.
Well, which one do they have?
Whatever doesn't have the paper tray on the bottom. But here's the thing.
That really explains
the savings that we think we're getting is only like $30 or something.
Well, Sarah Johnson has, how many?
She got about 3.
Sarah Johnson had some eco tanks up in her room.
She said, Matthew think he gonna mess with this eco tank. Let me buy another one to keep him away.
Cecilia Spencer said, Tracy, make the whole rain. Look, let me get my little.
Linda Huffman got about 4 or 5 of them.
Let me make my little list here, because
Linda Huffman does not.
Just do the whole gamut of colors, right? So so I'm working on the blues and the greens right now. So you're saying so now I've got like a beige one, but to me the beige is a little bit muted, so I need to work with that a little bit more. It's like an off-white vintagey beige that I started on. I scrapped it like.
Cecilia says, yes, make the whole rainbow. We want it.
But Mary Mackenzie started this.
Mary
started this, okay. So like something like this makes unique, very unique gift ideas. Right.
Zale Storm says, luckily not having the paper tray at the bottom isn't bothering me the way I thought it might, but I understand. I think Linda Huffman got the Mac Daddy, the one that did the real big papers.
Mac Daddy.
you know the one I'm talking about, the super expensive one.
Look how pretty. Look, and then you could say, okay, I want to match it a little bit, right? By putting something in the corners, right? So you might say you want to put just a little bit, just not too much, but just a tiny bit in the corners so that it can still match, right?
Yes, they also on that one. The one that prints out the 12 by 12
So then
papers.
you have what? You have the cards, right?
Those are good.
Right, so now you have the matching, you got like, you could put notes on here or whatever, or you can use these as inserts in a journal. And then guess what? I don't have an example, but guess what, y'all?
What?
I'm so excited right now.
Hard minds want to know.
Oh, I want to make sure that I have. Okay, so even if you went and did like printed these out and made even smaller, little tiniest of note cards. So now imagine these being these, but now you have them in this. You see what I'm saying? You have them in this size. And now you have a whole set of like all of these boxed up or tied up with some ribbon, some pretty ribbon, and ready to go.
Sonia Creel, the machine it's the one that does the 12 by 12s. That's when I make these papers, I make them so they're 8.5 by 11, the same size as a sheet of paper that you normally would use.
Right.
So you can get the full value of your paper.
They'll be working that paper.
I mean, some people,
even though I'm finished with it, what I give it to Bill, and then he's like, "Well, we're gonna have to cut part of it off,
right?"
Because I have to. Right, I have to learn how to do like. I'm still learning, so like this is my learning still. I'm still, to me, I'm getting better, but I feel like I still have room for improvement, which that's why it takes so long sometimes, because I'll scrap it and then I'll come back to it. And then I'll, the reason why I came back to it, because I was stuck in bed and I had to rest. So I was like, let me do something.
So what I noticed is that the competition, when I went and looked all over the place, the majority of the competition, I don't want to say everybody, but the majority, you might as well say.
Just other crafters, yeah.
The majority of the competition that makes papers, they make it so that it's 12 by 12. But most people don't have printers that print out 12 by 12. So what ends up happening, you end up doing this. So now this is 12 by 12, but you have all this paper that you now are going to lose. You don't get to use that paper.
You want to size it, right? You want to be able to size it,
right? So I figured I want you all to be able to use the entire page,
everything,
because I paid for it. I paid for this paper, and I want to use
everything,
every smidgen.
Right. So we, I mean, that's just us. We think about y'all when we're doing it. Like, you can't please everybody, but we're trying to get a whole lot of y'all that we can say, okay, this is good and it's ready to go.
Then the Huffman says, I do have the Mac Daddy Eco Tank. I use it for sublimation. It's an 8550. I can print very large prints. The Sonia Chris says, I always want the biggest thing because I want to use the large print. And going on another note, Linda Huffman says, I just made myself a healthy breakfast drink in my mini blender. Cucumber and honeybee apple, lemon water, and lemon juices.
I know. I'm going to have me a
little
Pepsi.
Water. I think that Eco Tank is pretty expensive. How much is that thing, man? About $700? About $700 and some change? But the people that get it, they say it's worth it. But I don't need that because for what I do. But I do tell people if they're gonna get that Eco Tank, make sure they get it so that it prints on both sides, and as John would say, so it has that bottom tray.
Because I feel like we need an upgrade, but I'm pretty happy with the one we have. We're just working with what we have. There's always going to be an upgrade, isn't there?
Yeah,
that's what it really comes down.
You be like Sarah Johnson.
There's always going to be an upgrade.
You keep that one downstairs, and if you buy another one, you have it up here. You know what I'm saying? The upgrade is in your craft room. So you don't have to go downstairs.
Carmina's having tea.
Eileen.
Just doing the edges like this does something for this paper.
You know what, Connie Teeter? Connie's asking, is the one we have expensive? When we first got it, we've had ours about 4 or 5 years? Maybe 6.
Yeah, I think it might be about 6 years now.
So at the time, the Eco Tanks had kind of really just broken out a little bit, maybe a couple years. And we got the business version, and I think we paid about $400 or something like that. And at the time, we thought, boy, 400.
I said, ooh, that's a lot.
That's something.
Yeah.
But once we saw that we weren't buying any ink, we did not refill this ink. I didn't put a single drop in this thing for over 2 years.
Right. Then we were like,
not a drop, okay?
Because we were running to the, what's the place called? The Office Max or whatever?
We would go doing it at least about every 3 weeks.
Yeah, it was like, ooh, this is just too much.
That's at least, okay, if you're paying, let's say $40.
We were doing $40 for the cartridges, right. And we were doing that almost twice a month.
Right. 40, so 80. Please.
Oh, so Linda, you actually, she said, I bought this one used from a friend who upgraded to a banner sized. Wow.
So
a banner sized eco tank.
So that's $960 a year in just ink, right? In just ink.
How much was it?
Okay, if we're doing 80, like twice a month. I mean, twice a month, $80 times 12 months, 960, and we've had it for 6 years. Say that's $5,760 worth of ink.
Yep.
Heck, I could have bought the Mac Daddy and still came out like a fat rat. Saved like a fat rat. And here's the killer. to replace the ink is only $20. Please.
Sarah, that is hilarious. Sarah, look at Sarah's comment.
Sarah says, I got one, and Mr. Johnson was like, you got new printer? I said, no. Matthew!
Sarah, don't do it. Sarah, you hear him? He trying to throw you. He's trying to throw you under the bus.
Hi, Rosie. Rosie says, hello, everyone. I've been lurking.
Hey,
and
Rosie.
Doing things. Question: is an ink tank an inkjet or a laser? That's a good question. Let me look that up.
I thought it was a
Is
eco tank. It's you can see it in our description. I always forget. I thought it was like
it says inkjet. It is an inkjet printer, not a laser.
Right.
It was designed by the Epson to address the high cost of ink cartridges.
Yep. Look at Linda. Linda said, I have 2 eco tanks and a laser printer. Linda isn't playing, okay.
Well, Cecilia has the 8552. My daughter uses to print poster boards for one of the projects for school. You guys are not playing around. Y'all got Mac Daddy eco tanks. What's going on out here? Morgani says, what's the weight of that paper?
This is 85 pound. No, this is 80 pound paper. 80 pound. It's the Neenah White 80 pound. I like it because it folds really good and it's pretty sturdy. And it doesn't get caught up in my printer.
Didn't Chelsea get one of those super big ones?
Super big one? When
she was in college, that's so she got a printer like this.
Oh, I don't remember
for her portraits. I remember she bought one. Or either her dad or somebody. What was it? Like, it was huge. It was huge.
Look at that.
Yeah, Linda has a factory over there. Linda got some stuff, y'all.
Linda got some stuff.
Her husband is not playing.
We could do a tour of Linda's the stuff she got in her craft room.
Sarah Johnson talking about Bill can't hold water. I didn't say nothing to Matthew.
You sure can't.
Yet.
Look, Sarah, if he try to call Matthew after the live, I'm gonna take the phone from him. And have the wildebeest run off with it.
Give it to that thing that's outside.
Exactly, that wildebeest.
You best believe Matthew won't be getting called in.
I'm calling it a Coyote Roo.
You know what? I have some wolf urine.
I'm gonna give it to Coyote Roo.
Mark had me to buy some wolf urine several years ago to keep the coyotes away. So I have a half of this huge bottle left. I'm gonna put the other half out there once I get off this live. Yes, do we sell this paper? Yes, like Donna Sally.
Oh, is she talking
What?
about the yellow or? Oh, do you sell the paper in your store?
What paper? You talking about this?
Oh, I think she's talking about the actual card.
Oh, no, we don't do that.
No.
Rosie asked a question. She said, which one is the best for starting out? You know what, Rosie? Let's say, for instance, if you were going to go to, I'm going to go to it right now. What's it called? Epson. Okay. Okay, I'm on Epson Tank right now. Epson Tank. You know what I mean?
It depends on what you for starting out. Like, it just depends on what you on what you're thinking of getting. What would you want?
Hey, actually,
Let me put this down and do my folds here.
let me show y'all something real quick. Let me show this. Okay, now I went to Epson, right? This is how you know you're there, okay? I went to Epson. Then when I came down, they got a deal going on. Because normally I always tell people the best one, because people usually get this one right here. But here's the problem. It only prints single-sided, only on one side. So you think you get a deal, but it's really not. Think about it, for like, what, $20 more, you're getting double-sided. It still does 100 sheets, but it looks like it has that tray underneath.
But look what else. Look at this. Free shipping, y'all.
Free shipping, $219. That's a deal. It's
Free
normally
and free.
$349.
Wait a minute. And free shipping
Now, that's a deal. I'm sorry.
on
okay?
this one.
That's that. If you go to Epson, the $28.50, that is the best deal I've seen on that one.
Paper tray holds 100 sheets.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's
right. They have some to do 250 sheets, but at our level, are we ever gonna? Okay. Are we ever going to need more than 100 sheets at a time? I don't think so. And if
you can print from your mobile phone, Wi-Fi, USB, mobile.
Right.
I mean, yeah, you're talking about,
So I'll put the link in that.
Linda says she prints double-sided on her 2800. She says she does. How does Linda do that?
I have no idea, because
Linda says she does it.
Because that's the only one that does single-sided. All the other ones do.
So that's straight to the website. I think we went and did ours ordered ours from Amazon.
Right, and understand, you talking, it's only $20 more, and
right.
something else.
And if you're not sure, here's what you do. If you're not sure, we don't get paid to promote Eco Tank, because they don't let you do that. But look here, it has watch the video, so you can go and watch the video to get more details about it.
Another thing, I like the fact that the display shows a little bit more prominently than these right here. So to me, that's a big deal for me.
Crafting Girl on Mac, how about water-based markers? What do you mean? As far as holding up to I think I've used water-based on these. I mean, I don't really go on I really am very careful with water-based, because I like, as far as bleeding.
Usually the ones you do like that, you end up fussy cutting out anyway. And then gluing them onto some cardstock.
That's true. I do that.
So even if it does bleed, it really doesn't matter.
Well, I think she's talking about you mean with smearing the ink? Because I use it with both. And usually Mine doesn't do too much, you know. Oh, with the digital stamps. Well, it just, I mean, it depends because I still color with some of the digital stamps and the color comes out good. Now, I don't go and like really swish it over, I'm kind of careful with it. I don't have any right now that I've done. We got a couple of cards that I've done. Let's see. But with the digital, I'm trying to see if I have a digital here that I've done.
Okay, I just put the link to that one. That's $219 right now.
Like this is actually, these are digital images right here. And I just colored them in with I think I used alcohol markers on here. But I don't like really scrape back and forth. I kind of just, I'm very particular in how I do it, but the ink sets fine with these, It doesn't smear. To me, it doesn't smear. I haven't really had a problem with smearing. Not with the digitals.
You know what, Gaten? I don't really deal much with the antivirus programs because the Mac doesn't get viruses. So I don't really have to deal with it.
Oh yeah, Staples does store good deals too. It doesn't seem like many people go into the Staples anymore either, though.
I know. There's a lot of those places closing down.
Like
Remember where I got my chair?
Mm-hmm.
That's closed.
Oh boy.
That place is done. And man, there's some things you can't get online. Like, to me, when you get an office chair, you got to sit in that bad boy. Because I don't care what it looks like on paper, it does not feel oftentimes what it looks like.
Yeah.
Or it feels different on
So
different
true.
people.
Yeah, it does. You know what? Sonia Creel said a good thing. It does depend on the paper that you're using too. I like the Neenah white paper, but this is actually a beige paper. Actually, this one is not all white. This is a beige colored paper, but it works for me. I just. And look how everything just prints out really nice on here. And then if I wanted to go ahead and stamp this with the distress ink, I could do that too on the yellow.
Nettie says, I agree about those chairs. One time we ordered a chair. We looked at it online and said, yeah, this is good. That was the most uncomfortable chair I've ever sat in. It was.
Oh, I don't know what year it is. I'm trying to remember.
I think we sent it back. Craft Girl
Thank you,
says,
Bill. Oh, you need a new printer. Yeah, I would invest in one for yourself if you can.
At $219?
Because, like, it's something that you're doing something that you love doing. And sometimes we'll spend all this money on someone else, but we won't spend it and invest in ourselves.
Tiny's asking, is our Eco Tank a 2850? No, it's not. It's a 3760. But here's the thing. Our printer is 6 years old. So this 28, even though this is a 2850, with the technology that's available now, will probably run rings around what we have. What you need? The other one?
No, I was just trying to see. That's exactly what we have.
Right? I can swing like
2860.
Oh, you want the printer?
No, what printer do we have?
Oh, the 3760.
3760. I always forget. Do you print photos? You know what? I have not tried printing a photo. Oh, actually, for Chelsea's, for Chelsea's bridal shower.
And it comes out good.
Yeah, it came out really good.
Especially
she's got the photos with her now. Chelsea kept the photos.
When you use the right paper, it's going to do what it's going to do.
Mm-hmm. So y'all, look, Look at this, y'all. Just gotta let y'all see this because
I heard you, Rebecca.
I haven't even started with this one yet. Look how pretty though. Look how gorgeous. This one actually, this one right here. Let me see.
Mary McKenzie, she just ordered that eco tank.
Oh, get out of here,
Mary is not playing, okay?
Mary said.
Mary's like, I got to have
look,
mine.
Mary got
okay?
all her. Look, Mary got all her paper. Mary got all her paper. She's like, look, I done ordered all these digital files. I got to print.
Mary, once you get it, like the directions are pretty straightforward. You just follow the prompts. If you have any additional problems, just go on YouTube, type in your model, how to set up the 2850, whatever it is you just got, and the video will walk you right through it. But usually it's pretty straightforward.
Mary is not playing, okay.
If you really have problems, just get you a kid. Kids don't even need to read instructions, okay?
He's like, oh, all you have to do is this, this, and this. I'm like, huh?
They breathe and bleed technology.
You be like, hold up. I just want to see what this looks like, y'all, before we go.
If you see a kid running down the street with a skateboard or something, kid, come here.
No, we ain't calling kids to come here, okay?
Bye, John Pounds.
See ya, John. I know it's 2:00, y'all, but I had to go and cut this one because this is just. Ooh, this is pretty.
Said, so, Tracey, are you going to order white cardstock anymore?
Oh yeah. Some of these are done on white cardstock. I just happen to have an abundance of this beige. So yeah, I'll still need my white because I got to print out like images for like the stamped images.
Hi, Lisa. Lisa says, hi, I never get to watch y'all live. Oh my God, I am hyped.
Oh, I like the way her name is on there. I can't read it on the TV because I'm like, I don't know her name is Lisa. On the computer, it's fine. Right. But up there, you see what it looks like?
Yes. Well, she can hide from people.
Look at that. Look how pretty.
All right, Cindy Piper Sunday has to get going.
All right, y'all.
Yeah,
we're getting ready to go. I just had to do this one more.
She says because she's been waiting to order from us. Are we going to have white paper cards? White paper.
Oh, no, not in the store. No. No, go ahead and you can actually go on Amazon and get some of that white paper.
Zell said she was wondering how in the world I was reading hieroglyphics also. Because on my computer, I can kind of see it.
Yeah, on the computer, you can see it. Lisa,
Royati says, Tracey, do you use a scoring
I have
tool
one.
With that cutter?
I have a scoring tool. And you know, this actually is a scoring tool on the cutter. I never use it though. I'm so hands-on, y'all. I will fold a piece of paper.
Lisa, she got that paper, I think, from Amazon. Or you might have got it from...
You can look up Neenah paper.
One time I got it from...
Walmart had it, right?
No, it was... what's the other place you go to? By Lowe's. Office Depot, Office Max or something. Wasn't that?
It's on YouTube. I mean, on Amazon. Amazon has it.
All right, Jill Pounds has to take her nap.
All right.
James knows she's taking his nap.
I know, right, Jill? Jill,
the kids
watch your kids be right up looking at you.
Time you look, close one eye.
Okay, so you can have it this way. Not really. This way. Yeah, this way is better. Look how pretty that looks. So pretty. Just wanted y'all to see what this looks like. Now you got your whole, you can just print out just this and just do stationery that looks the same on just these. You'll be the bee's knees, okay? So hopefully y'all got a bunch of ideas, power packed with ideas and the wheels turning. So many ideas, so little time, y'all. This has a little bit of blue in it too.
Network says we need an Amazon store.
Huh?
Network says we need an Amazon store. Put the stuff on Amazon, huh?
I forget that I actually have an affiliate link. I have an Amazon affiliate link. Look how nice that is.
Tanisha Creole.
Look at that.
They look nice too.
Looks very nice. Looking at all this paper. This is what I like to do. I like to kind of line it up, right? So that everybody can kind of see what it looks like. Something like this, right? So you got that. You take these and line these up. And you take these and you just display them just like this. Right? And you take these and you can just display these. This is so pretty. This one has to be one of my favorites. Right, these right here. Look how pretty. And you got these. You got a whole stationery that you and then when people ask, where did you get that beautiful stationery? You can write a nice little thank you note in here, right? You don't even have to put a sentiment on the front. Write a little thank you inside and then put it in an envelope. That could be a matching envelope, right? And then just send it off. Look how pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful cards, and you haven't even embellished it with anything yet. Right, the paper is doing all the work. Yep. Yeah, Lisa Gordon, thank you for answering that, Zal. They're in pink.
Lavender and
it's
yellow.
Called Blossom, Blooming Pink, Sunshine Yellow, and Lavender Vintage. So there's 3 so far. So I'm just going through the color spectrum. Tracey, I'm going to stamp all over a blank white card as a masterboard and see how that works. Right. Yep. Do a tutorial on making matching envelopes. That'll be nice because I can use some of the other papers. That'll be great. Gotcha, Wanda Rhodes. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and head on off of here. I'm going to go, and what I've been doing is once I come off the lives, usually I jump into doing something. I'm going to jump right into propping myself up in the bed and taking some of the pressure off my lower back, because I notice now that my lower back gets some cramps in it, and I think because it's had to compensate for that upper strain that I had. So every so often I still feel it. Thank y'all so much, and please keep us in your prayers.
And thank you, Donna.
I need to go call my mom. Yeah, I need to go call my mom. So yeah, y'all, just continue to keep us in our prayers, in your prayers. We just been going through it, All right, y'all look, y'all take care of yourself too. Okay? Y'all talking about me and Bill take care of ourselves. Y'all take care of yourselves too, because I know many of you are going through a lot of stuff. I do read your comments in the prayer group and stuff. I may not have responded, but I have you in my prayers. Just take care of yourself because we need you. You're part of our crafty family, and we love and appreciate y'all. So y'all take care, and we'll see you on the next one. And by that time, I might have a date for y'all as far as the midnight crafting, or maybe even doing a mini scrapathon. Okay, so y'all take care, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.